Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
This is the city.
Costa Mesa,
California. I work here. I'm a cop.
well, sorta. Firemen, actually. We're a crack crew of 6 guys that were brought together in the Fire Investigation 2B class. First off, there's Joe Reed, a decorated Navy veteran turned fireman. No, ladies, he's not SEAL. Battalion Chief Ryan Smith with CAL FIRE. He's a hard-hitting investigator up in Northern California, and when he's not pounding on thugs, he's pounding on his drums. Fire Captain Steve Davis with the Downey Fire Department. He's a short-timer because he's out of here in 18 months. Firefighter Dan Christensen with the City Riverside Fire Department. He's a mild-mannered, soft-spoken guy, but don't be fooled by his good looks. Firefighter Paramedic David Waltemar with the City Riverside Fire Department. Fast cars, fast computers, and anything to do with Star Wars is what he's all about. And then there's me, Captain Tim Odobrowski with the City of Riverside Fire Department. If it's got an Apple logo on it, I own it. January 21st, 2018. It was your average day at the firehouse. Guys were hanging out, talking about their weekends, talking about what they're going to do, and talking about how great they are. Then the phone rang. We got the case. Diamond dropped case number 2 on us. It was a case of a burn-up 1998 white Saturn that was ditched in a park. Our first stop was the first on-scene investigating captain, Captain Chuck Torres. He gave us everything that he had, a couple of phone numbers, and then we were on to our first lead. Any good fire investigator knows one of the first steps that you do in determining the cause of a vehicle fire is you run the plates or the VIN. Obviously, we did just that. The plates came back to a registered John McLean. He claimed he's a fireman for Costa Mesa Fire Department, so we tracked him down at one of the finer establishments, Schooner Later, in downtown Long Beach, California. McLean was cooperative, seemed straight up, gave us some information that we thought was going to be useful, and then we ran his background. Not such a nice guy after all.
Hans Gruber has a sponsor that keeps him out of the drug use and alcohol. His name is, I've never met this guy. He's a real jerk. His name's Dwayne T. Robertson.
Okay.
I have a phone number for him.
I was going to say, you have any contact info for him?
949-683-8050.
Okay. 8050?
Yeah, 8050. And he is Hans Gruber's like best friend. He'll cover for him all the time. He's constantly calling my sister and saying that they're out, doing the Lord's work and stuff like that, but they're really, doing bad stuff. So.
Okay.
McLean ratted out his brother-in-law. He said that he let him use the car a week or so ago. After getting some information from McLean about his brother-in-law, we also got another lead. Those were our next stops. Tracking down Hans Gruber, our number 1 suspect, was a little difficult. We thought at first he was trying to elude us, but we finally caught up with him a few days later. He was cooperative for the most part, but with his criminal past and his shady behavior, we had our guard up and we were ready for anything.
Hey Hans, so where we're at, man, first of all, you're being super honest with us, which is awesome. I'd like to just clear you of this thing if I could. Would you mind letting us take a look in your vehicle and see what you got in your person? And if we got nothing that matches it, we can pretty much let you go and just be done with this thing. No?
Am I in trouble?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like you could have been there. Could have had something to do with it if you were drunk.
Alright, look, I freaked out, smoked a cigarette, fell in a car fire.
Okay.
I panicked, took off.
Okay.
Done it before?
Been there?
Yeah.
Been there? You didn't call anybody afterwards? You just...
Yeah, I burned this car, I'm in this car, I'm gonna get DUI too?
So, yeah, you didn't call in and just say there was fire someplace or anything like that? Okay.
Just trying to fill it up, there's probably, when you fill it, take the gas cap off, drunk. ash from my cigarette or I flicked it out. I don't remember, but all of a sudden the ground started catching fire. And I didn't notice until I was like, oh fuck, and I dropped it. I took it out.
The person charged in this case was charged under Penal Code 451C, which states a person is guilty of arson when he or she willfully and maliciously sets fire to, or burns, or causes to be burned, or who aids, counsels, or procures the burning of any structure, forest land, and or property. Subsection C, arson of a structure or forest land is a felony punishable by imprisonment in the state prison for 2, 4, or 6 years.